And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brunson with it, picked up by Embiid. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson up top. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got 6.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. He's got 7.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
To the middle. Embiid. And some solid defense from Towns. And New York has possession. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Embiid. And here are the 76ers. Here's Mamukelashvili. Off target with the 3. Towns taking his time here. Down low. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to Bridges. High post Towns. "15 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here is Maxey. He's got 5. Fires for 3. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front, up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, "Since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me." And Embiid said of Maxey, "He's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same." People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of
works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Mitchell Robinson. Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Adversity hitting this team early, but that will create opportunities for others to step into new roles. It'll be interesting to see how these changes come together, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Back to Hart. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Misses in close. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. George with it. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Blocking foul call. Andre Drummond.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
For those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. There's the triple inside. Here's Sims out to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Bridges on the attack. Philadelphia grabs the miss. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to George. Screen by Gordon. For 3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up to New York. Here's Sims. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
The 3, George. And the 76ers get it back. With the drive. The layup misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Sims, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Martin outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
New York ball timeout.
New York making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Achua with a steal. Right side McBride. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joel Embiid.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Here's McBride. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Maxey. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Shot's good by Hart.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
76ers trail by 8. Here's Embiid. Give him 8 points now. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Embiid.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Kicks it out Towns. Up and in on the layup. Towns has got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Maxey on the wing. He has 7. Embiid from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution. Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Buries it from 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
High arcing shot. Some solid defense from Maxey.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
Now, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls, and timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Knicks making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
To the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. Outside, Anunoby. The three. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take two free throws now. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's off on the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And he's good on the second. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinion. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Knicks leading by 11. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then it's an absolute disaster.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Martin. Down low. An easy two on the layup. Martin's gotten his second bucket.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Here's Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Graham, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
It's Hart on the wing. Achua with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Hart. Shoots over George. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. That's tipped. McBride with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Hart. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hart's gotten 4 this quarter.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
George. And George with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Hart from long range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York out in front.
The Knicks, 56.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 14. Embiid, high post. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
To the wing, right side. Here's McBride. He drops it from range.
3 points.
And the Knicks lead by 15.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
McCain's shot is off. Now McBride. There's the screen. Pass to Dadier. Launches it from deep. Gordon pulls it in. Here's George. To the inside. Achua with a steal. Outside Payne. Outside McBride. From the high post. And it's Martin with the rebound. 76ers trail by 15. Inside. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. And Embiid throws it down.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
And he lobs it up. Oh, George with a steal. The three is up. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10 attempts.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Pass to McBride. Lets the three fly. No good there. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Into the lane. Tipped. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
New York leading by 10. Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit. Now here's Maxey. Over on Anunoby. And it's Maxey missing. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Towns on a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Maxey surveys. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson. Silky touch.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
George with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. The three is up, and that's good. Paul George for three.
Now, Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy has the ability to make shots so easy.
Here's Towns. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
For three, Bridges. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
To the middle. And the jam by Drummond.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Right side, Brunson. Towns outside. Jacks up a three. Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
George for three. And it's New York with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. For three, Bridges. The shot, no good. Maxey attacking. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.